Hey guys, trying out streaming here today. A little bit of warts and all, mostly because it's so hot here. You have to kind of see my whole lab, but just wanted to try out streaming. Wanted to check out doing a little bit of testing with the AD2, wanted the AD2 Analog Discovery 2. Wanted to have that available, ready to go. Try it out here. Doing a little breadboarding. It's really not going to be a long stream. So let's. Well, first let's take a look at the setup here. I've just set up the waveform software. This is part of the Analog Discovery. So on the left we have two signal generators. I'm only going to use channel 1, but I got it set at 1 hertz, 5-volt amplitude, and then on the right here we've got two oscilloscopes. Well, an oscilloscope device with 2 channels. And if you want to see here, I can actually do. How do I do this? I move this over. I can actually add other stuff here too. I can also add things like loggers, voltmeters, supplies, static I/O, stuff like that. Yeah. Let's see if I'm actually streaming here. I can't actually tell if I'm streaming or not. I think I am. Sure. Yeah. We'll pretend I am. It says you're live. The internet can totally see you now. Oh man, I have no idea how some of this stuff works. All right, so let's go over to the bench. And so I've been working out of, this is the Art of Electronics workbook. I'm just kind of going through and honestly just brushing up on some stuff. I'm thinking about doing some of the labs live on air. And if anyone is watching, I apologize, I have no idea how to see comments. I probably should figure that out at some point. So no idea how to figure out, if you do have comments, you can leave them in the chat, but I won't see them until a little bit later. And then I've got my bench here, and so I've got just a really simple circuit here, just an LED. And then what I'm going to do is just hook in. So this thing's got a couple, the Analog Discovery 2 has a couple things here. You can see it up close, maybe. You can't see up close. Let's see. Oh, that's why it's on autofocus. Autofocus. There we go. Okay, so now we're back in autofocus. So you can see there, it's got a couple. So it's got channel 1 plus minus, channel 2 plus minus. That's for the scope. It's got a ground, then a V plus, V minus, and those are actually that goes plus minus. So V minus goes 0 to minus 5 volts in like 10 millivolt increments or something like that, or 50 millivolt increments. It's not super high resolution, but and then these are the waveforms. So for the waveform 1 and 2, ostensibly it's single-ended, so you put it against the ground there, and that's what we'll try out here. And then T1 and T2, what the heck are those? I forget what those were. And then these are just digital inputs here. So like I said, you can go and plug this thing in here, and this allows for so you can plug in some BNC-based scope plugs here. I actually do have. I have an extra. Ooh, that's not very good quality, but I've just got. It came with two simple scope probes, and then I bought a 100x probe in case I wanted to do some higher voltage stuff. Man, let me turn down the exposure here. There we go, a little better. Oy. I'm like playing with the camera settings, huh? See, the big difference for me is that usually I'm used to being able to pause as needed for video. When this goes to video, I'm fine. But when this goes straight to the... Oh, there's 3 viewers. Hello, viewers. I have no idea how to see chat. I'm sorry for chatting. All right, what the hell was I saying? All right, so we're going to just go and plug in. So I'm just going to do it with some jumpers like these. And we'll try and see if we can get this working. All right. That's the business end. Let's see if we can get this thing working. This looks like this This plug has had better days. All right, so now I have to let me move this back up. You say focus is auto, and then it's not. Okay, so I want to just I want to get waveform 1. So, like I said, this would be a little bit easier with the this thing plugged in. But I'm just going to do it like this because it's already got single-endedness here. I'm guessing black. Yeah, that's got to be ground. All right, so we can do that. Just going to plug into one side. Put that in here. And like I said, if you're just joining, I'm just trying this thing out. And then I guess this is W1. Oh, there we go. So it's already high. And then I think if we go over here, if I go to middle screen, and then I go to run, yeah, there it goes. All right. So that's going. You can't really see it, but this is going. You can tell that because I come back over to bench. It's set to 1 hertz, and that's about 1 hertzing. So there you go. And I can switch this to a nice smooth one. I'm going to a sine wave. So you can see it's only catching the top part of. It's only catching the top part because it's actually clipping off the top. It's biasing the sine wave down, so it's going both directions. So what I could do, so I come back over here. If I set I'm going to turn the amplitude down. So it's set to 5 volts. I'm going to turn it down to 2 volts. That means it's probably not blinking much at all there. But then if I turn the offset up to 1 volt, right? So now, offset up to 2 volts rather. So now you see it's up above the 0, right? So now it's going up to 4 volts and back down. And now we can see, come back over here. It's got a slightly longer, slightly smoother kind of characteristic curve there. So hopefully that looks a little bit better. Boy, not great at this whole streaming thing. All right, so got that working. Let's just plug in some scopeness here. So it looks like those are. Okay. So what they do is, on the wires on this thing, the minus side has a stripe on it. So what I'm going to do is just plug into the ground here. I'm just going to ground the minus side of the scope. And I'll plug in at the node point here. Okay. And then I'll go back over to my screen. And then what I want to do is turn on channel 1, right? Yeah, there it is, nice and slow. So I'm going to turn down. I can't auto do this. Well, look at that, you can go to 20 hours per division. That's useful, yeah. Let's go to, that's going to be nice and slow. Yeah, so there it is. So like I said, this is basically clipping off, because it's going through a diode, it's clipping off parts of the signal there. Looks like the trigger, how do I do the trigger? Rising edge, level, we want it like 1 volt. Yeah, there. Oh, there it is. We can just slide that up and down like that. So yeah, we kind of lose it if it's not there. But now it's there. That looks okay-ish actually. And now so you see it's locked on the rising edge, which is about here. All right. Well, I think that is sufficient. Like I said, I just wanted to try out. Well, like I said, I'm in my junk room, which is also my lab. And I wanted to try out streaming. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We got a total of 4 viewers, so thanks for taking the time to watch. Hopefully it wasn't too terrible. If you don't know, Contextual Electronics is a program where basically I do this, but I just put it right to video, and that allows me better editing, and I can pause it and all that other kind of stuff. So definitely check that out if you haven't. If you don't know, there's a forum, and that's where I posted about this, that I wanted to try this out. So hopefully you saw that. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.